Headlines: Fano forces claim strategic victories, officials captured. Fano forces achieve great victory through coordination. Fano, the vanguard of the Amhara people, has continued its habitual heroism following the ongoing conflict in the Amhara region. Since the announcement of Fano unity, the Prosperity Government's armed forces, unable to withstand the heavy blows, have reportedly lost their way. Today, a large-scale, unexpected attack resulted in heavy government casualties. Fano achieved victory supported by RPG fire. A military commander was killed, and we have the details. Government officials captured by Fano. Officials who were coordinating efforts to force the Amhara people into submission and distributing election cards to secure Abiy Ahmed's seat have fallen into Fano's hands. They have reportedly confessed to heavy government secrets and their specific missions. These leaders, who were moving under the cover of Zu-23 anti-aircraft guns and tanks to conduct elections while their own community was being shelled, have publicly admitted that Fano's actions are correct and that they committed a historical mistake. Bomb attack targets riot police, military camp breached. Reports indicate that 9 members of the riot police, Admatena, were sent off in a bomb attack carried out by Fano at 1 a.m. Fano's urban operation engineers breached a military camp, secured a victory, and paraded captives. Victory in Shua. The Asamnu command of the Afabin Shua province achieved victory by repelling government forces coming from 4 directions. Our reports confirm that Fano continues to clear the land of Shua from Abiy Ahmed's militants. Detailed news report. 2 Fano commands achieve great victory in coordination. Following the war in the Amhara region, Fano continues to perform its customary feats of bravery. Since Fano announced its unity, the Prosperity Government's forces have been unable to withstand the heavy strikes. Generals who fear Fano and refuse to step foot in the region are pushing these troops into the Amhara heartland, where they are being draped in the cloak of defeat wherever they turn. Meanwhile, Fano members, who have made the wilderness their home to save the Amhara people from an existential threat, are reportedly performing movie-like heroics. In a joint operation between the 2 brothers and Afabin commands, many of Abiy Ahmed's seat protectors were killed or wounded. Among the dead is a high-ranking military leader. This surge in Fano's activity has reportedly instilled deep fear within the anti-Amhara group in Arak Kilo. As Abiy Ahmed loses the forces he trained and loses control over the Amhara regional structure, the puppet group led by Arega Kabeda is collapsing, delivering a blow to the government's plans for a sham election. Officials captured in Federa. In North Shua Zone, Federa Town, officials were captured by Fano while campaigning for the upcoming election. These officials have confessed to the missions given to them to betray the Amhara people. They stated, "We have witnessed Fano's bravery and their struggle to free the Amhara people under difficult conditions. We ask the remaining regional leadership to learn from us." Fano has issued a stern warning that it will continue to take similar actions against officials engaged in such activities. Success in Werilu and Debre Markos. Werilu, the 104th Corps of the Minilik Command defeated government forces at Kolbai, Werilu Werda. Reports indicate over 10 dead and 18 wounded were transported away in ambulances and patrols. Debre Markos. A bomb attack at 1 a.m. targeted a patrol vehicle leaving the Selassie camp. The blast killed 9 riot police members, including the team leader. This follows a previous attack in Nigas Teklahimanot sub-city, where 23 members were neutralized. Moto Mugayer. The 201st Corps captured over 40 weapons and several prisoners during a joint operation. International news. Burkina Faso, democracy kills. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the military leader of Burkina Faso who took power in a coup, has publicly declared that the people should forget democracy, claiming it kills. The 38-year-old president, positioning himself as an anti-Western revolutionary, used a televised interview to justify closing the country's political space. Although he originally promised a transition to civilian rule by July 2024, he recently extended his term by 5 years. Critics argue his alternative system is simply absolute military control disguised as Pan-Africanism. Iran's drone attack on U.S. embassy in Saudi Arabia. New reports from the Wall Street Journal reveal that the March 3rd Iranian drone attack on the U.S. Embassy in Saudi Arabia was far more damaging than initially reported. 2 drones struck a high-security section of the embassy, including the CIA station, causing a fire that lasted half a day and inflicting irreparable damage to 3 floors. While Saudi officials originally downplayed the event as a minor fire, sources say that if the attack had occurred during work hours, it would have resulted in a massive loss of life. This surge in Fano's activity has these officials have confessed to the missions given to them to betray the Amhara people. They stated, "We have witnessed Fano's bravery and their struggle to free the Amhara people under difficult conditions. We ask the remaining regional leadership to learn from us." Fano has issued a stern warning that it will continue to take similar actions against officials engaged in such activities. Success in Ilu and Debre Markos. Ilu, the 104th Corps of the Minilik Command defeated government forces at Kolbai, Ilu Werda. Reports indicate over 10 dead and 18 wounded were transported away in ambulances and patrols. Debre Markos. A bomb attack at 1 a.m. targeted a patrol vehicle leaving the Selassie camp. The blast killed 9 riot police members, including the team leader. This follows a previous attack in Nigas Teklahimanot sub-city where 23 members were neutralized.